Of course, now we associate JJ Redick as being the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, and before that as a media personality and basketball analyst. In his playing days, though, he was well regarded as one of the game's all-time best shooters and off-ball movers. Here's a 5-minute review of what made Redick one of the top role players of his era. In the 2010s, very few players took more shots coming off an off-ball screen than JJ. Between 2013 and 2020, for example, he took the 5th most shots coming off an off-ball screen per second spectrum. There was so much screen variety the teams he played on ran to try and free him up. There were a lot of flex screens, as shown here. There were a lot of flare screens, with this play being an example. There were some back screens. And of course, there were a lot of standard down screens, like displayed in this clip. And many times, there would be a mix of them on the same possession to make it tough for the defense to stay connected to him. Among those with at least 1,000 of these off-ball screen shot attempts between 2013 and 2020, Redick had the league's 3rd best effective field goal percentage, which is a statistic that adjusts field goal percentage to account for the fact that 3-point field goals are worth more than 2-point field goals. Only Steph Curry and Kyle Korver had better marks. When it came to movement shooting in general, so that could be off an off-ball screen, in transition, which he was very comfortable with, or just simply repositioning around the arc, Redick shot 45% from 3-point range in that same time period. That ranked number 1 among the 49 players who took at least 500 of these shots. He took over 1,400 of them, second most behind Klay Thompson. While he less commonly took stationary threes, he shot 46.6% on those in that same time frame, the 4th best mark among the 197 players who took at least 400 of them. Only Steph, Korver, and Joe Harris ranked higher. On pull-up threes off the dribble in that time, JJ shot 36%. Going into the 2025-26 season, there have been 142 players in NBA history who took at least 3,000 three-pointers in their careers. Among them, Redick, who attempted 4,704 of them, has the 4th best three-point percentage at 41.5%. Only Korver, Steve Nash, and Steph rank higher. Redick's best scoring performance of his career came on January 18, 2016, when he scored 40 points against the Rockets. He made a career-high 9 threes that game. It was that season when he shot a career-best 47.5% from downtown. Some notable playoff performances of his include when he scored 15 points in Orlando's first-round series closeout win over Philadelphia in 2009. The Magic did not have Dwight Howard in that game. In Game 7 of the 2014 first-round series between the Clippers and Warriors, he racked up 20 points to help LA advance. He had 31 points in Game 3 of LA's Western Conference semifinal series against Houston in 2015. His best individual playoff series came in 2018 in the first round against Miami, when he scored over 20 in 3 of those 5 games. He made a few clutch shots in his career. Among them include on February 17, 2009, while playing for Orlando, he hit this game-tying three-pointer with 8.1 seconds left against Charlotte. The Magic went on to win in OT. Although Orlando ended up losing this game in OT, Redick knocked down this tying triple with 38 seconds remaining in Game 4 of the Magic's first-round series against the Pacers in 2012. On March 24, 2016 against Portland, he made this game-winning jumper at the buzzer. On January 4, 2020 against Sacramento, he made this game-winning layup with 1.1 seconds left. While never known for his defense, Redick was one of the better charge takers in the 2010s. Between 2013 and 2020, He took 61 charges, tied for 24th most in that time frame. He ended up playing 15 years in the NBA. The first 6.5 were with the Magic. The other half of that 7th season was with the Bucks. Then 4 with the Clippers, 2 with the 76ers, 1.5 with the Pelicans, and the final couple months of his career with the Mavs. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.